So, yeah, this was Brother Voodoo. So get yourself a copy of this if you can. It's getting a little pricey now, but it is a great one to have. It's still grabbable. You may have to pay a couple hundred, a few, or a couple hundred or whatever, and it depends on the grade. But if you get it raw, you probably have to pay a couple hundred or so, or maybe a little bit higher. And again, also the condition, the grade and the condition of the book. But if you can find it, get it, because as we know, Brother Voodoo was actually his older brother was in the first Doctor Strange movie, and we're looking for him to maybe be in one of the future Doctor Strange movies. I was actually surprised that he was not in this one, but we'll see. But on the Doctor Strange theme of all things mystical and voodoo related, this book here, Doctor Strange number 48, again, have two of them. This is the first appearance of Brother Voodoo with Doctor Strange. So this is the first time they tag team and meet together in Doctor Strange number 48. And if you pay attention to the female on the cover, if you go see that movie, there's something similar with it too. But I'm not going to go any deeper than that. But Multiverse of Madness, I'm sad we didn't see Brother Voodoo this time, but maybe next time. Alrighty. Staying with movie themes, that one that's coming out in July, Thor, Love and Thunder. This book here is the first appearance of, kind of like in a shaded area here, is first appearance of Gore the God Butcher, whom Christian Bale will play Gore the God Butcher. And one of the themes that you'll see in the trailer was where Thor is working out with the chains. You'll see all these huge gods with skeletons of gods that are there. So Gore the God Butcher is doing his job across the universe, and this is the first appearance of Gore, and the story of and the origin of Gore. And so I'm going to move forward because, well, before I move forward, that's a funny story too, because I had these from when I was living in Louisiana, and I thought I had the full run and realized out of the full run, that was the only book I was missing. I had to go back and buy it retroactively years later. Anyway, odd, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Black Panther, as we know, it is being filmed now as well. And so from the last movie, we got this book here, who had his own spin-off series, Eric Killmonger, and this is a Jeff DeCal variant. And love this cover here. Jeff DeCal does a great job. DEKAL, Jeff DeCal. Second printing of this Killmonger number 1 with the body marks on him, the whole nine. Fantastic cover by Jeff DeCal in Killmonger number 1. Staying in the Black Panther theme, trying to move this as quickly as possible. Going back to the old school Avengers. Number 62, the first appearance of M'Baku, the man-ape, in the ape tribe. This is his first appearance. I have two of these. I only brought up one, but I have two of these, and this is the first appearance of M'Baku. And love that cover. Amazing cover and artwork here with the battle between Panther and M'Baku. And then a few issues down the line, and Avengers number 87 is the origin of T'Challa, or the Black Panther, in this telling of Avengers number 87, telling of origin of T'Challa, or the Black Panther. Other great books we have that you can also start looking for when they bring it back to the doggone, to when it's already on Disney Channel now, but it migrated from Netflix to the Disney Channel. So this is Luke Cage, first appearance of Luke Cage, Power Man, Hero for Hire. Love this cover. It is in beautiful shape. Beautiful, beautiful shape. Love this cover here. I got to get this one graded as well. But amazing book to have that now is it's a little pricey as well. The other two books I showed just now, they're not too expensive. With the origin of T'Challa and the first appearance of M'Baku, they're not too expensive yet. They're pretty affordable. But you may want to grab them, even though M'Baku has already been in Black Panther. But depending on how they're going to tell the story, M'Baku may have a larger role than what we know after the passing of Chadwick Boseman, the original Black Panther. We'll see how they're going to write that out, write that story, and do that movie next. So in the last episode, episode 6, we talked about one of the characters on the cover called Night Thrasher, and Night Thrasher was part of a group called the New Warriors. And Night Thrasher was a character, a genius character, genius level, and a great fighter, on par with Batman as well. But this is the first appearance of Night Thrasher and the New Warriors in Thor number 412. So if you can find this one, it's cheap now. Get it while it's cheap now if you can find it. Thor number 412. Night Thrasher is a great read. He had his own solo series as well. I didn't bring that up from the archives downstairs, but I do have the first solo series of Night Thrasher as well. It's a great read. And then going into the first solo of the New Warriors was this book here, with the New Warriors. And this was a fun read. This one came out in the early 90s. Knew nothing about it. Took a gamble on the read of the New Warriors. Bought it in a graphic novel first, and read it. Great, good storytelling. I don't know who the writer is on this. I need to pull that out for you. I'll find out for you and put that in the comments. I'm sorry, in the description as well. But fun read. The whole run for the New Warriors was great. Going and staying to, and I'm almost done with books. With books that have potential for movies and at least maybe even an animated, just like Over My Shoulder here, within which America was in the Doctor Strange movie. Well, also in this Contest of Champions cover by Raza, in which she you got, and this is the same book, kind of like the Ultimates, the same team, the Ultimates, with America, Photon, Black Panther, Adam Blue Marvel, and Captain Marvel, all on the same cover in this Contest of Champions number 8. Love this variant cover by Raza, and a tremendous artist in his own right. And then we got one where folks are just chilling and having a good time, and I love this cover too. That stays in those Marvel voices, like that Miles cover that I showed you earlier, the all black cover with the moon. We have one here with Marvel voices, folks chilling at the barbershop with Power Man and Storm and T'Challa, all sitting here at the barbershop, getting done up and talking stuff. Love this cover here. Just a cool cover to have. It's a little pricey. It says $1.99, but it ain't. I guarantee it ain't $1.99. But if you can find it, get it. Okay, and now I'm going to round up with changing not publisher but entertainment franchise and going to Star Wars. So we got one character here, of which if you watch the Clone Wars, this character is coming and might even get his own spin-off show. He might be a spin-off off of Ahsoka. But in the back, in the blue, Admiral Thrawn. This is the first appearance of Admiral Thrawn in Marvel, and this is a Dark Horse book. But in Marvel, because Marvel has now just owns all Star Wars material, and Marvel and Disney owns it all. There's a Marvel book with Thrawn by himself. just called Thrawn, and a great story to read, great one to have. But this is the first appearance of Thrawn. It is now an expensive book, and again, this book is in fantastic shape. I was doing research on this a few years ago, and I was like, I started buying books of forecasting out as the Star Wars universe grows and became more and more popular. Just before the Mandalorian popped off, I started buying books that were predicted to be blockbuster, and that's one of them. And so, last book, last blockbuster book, still staying in Star Wars, and in fact, the dude looks like a haircut like mine, and that is Mace Windu. First book appearance of Mace Windu, and then it was a solo one shot story in Dark Horse. Now there are other stories that are in now Marvel of Mace Windu. There's a series. I think it's about 3 or 4 books, 3 or 4 issues of Mace Windu. But this was the first all alone of Mace, besides being in the Attack of the Clones books, the Attack of the Clones books. But this is him by himself, first by himself book of Mace Windu. And so I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. I've enjoyed our time together. Next time we look forward to having Brother John Michael, and we got another ski geek to join us with his collection as well. And we're looking forward to having Brother Cornelius join us on on the next 2SkeGEEKS. Stay 2Ski geeked up and enjoy your Mother's Day with your families. Much love to you for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button. We're glad to have you with us, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy.